Welcome to BillKeyz' live stream. Come on down the bayou. Let's go. Enjoy the intro while I get everything ready. Thank you.
What's up, BillKeyz here, guys. If you want to come along for an epic journey and do all the things that we do on this channel, check out these other videos. And don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And I thank you.
Everybody time to pay attention. You know the drill, don't talk, just listen. In case you didn't know your info, alright. So now you hang with BillKeyz now. So check yourself in, we gon' start the show. He can't go back once you start the video. He's shutting back his bills, going in, guns blazing. In case you didn't know he's out, man, have amazing.
Make sure we can hear me. Can you hear me out there? Mic check for the people in the chat. Somebody don't know who I am. I am a legend. BillKeyz, content creator extraordinaire. May not look like I'm big, but I'm big nose, and that's what matters. So, so today we're gonna do a little bit of podcasting here, a little bit of hot seat action in the background. Basically, what the hot seat is, I just sit here with you guys and hang out, look at the camera. Talk about things that I want to talk about that's not really video game related. That's the only thing that's not here. I guess I could put this right on the end of the screen here. That'd be right there. Let's see if I can maybe snap it. Snap. Pa! And just shrink it down. Wish I could make the thing a little audio is good, BillKeyz. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. That's what I'm talking about. So today, really, if you want to super chat a question, feel free. I may even open it up a little bit later, but that is something that if you guys, as we go through the topic, feel free to give your opinions, though. That's what we're talking about. So the hot seat, I do 2 different podcasts. BillKeyz show is more video game related. Sometimes the hot seat is just me, almost like it's my therapy session. Really, it's just me yakking away, talking about the things I want to talk about. And show. Sometimes if you're physically here, I know it sounds weird, but this is a podcast. You could be listening to this audio. I'm going to show you some things. Like I'm going to show you 2 things I got over here. And 3 things, actually. So I got me a label maker. So that's really cool. I'm pretty excited about that. And I got 2 different calculators. So I got a big, we talk about the big boy button calculators around here. So that's what we're talking about. If you guys like calculators, don't forget to hit the thumbs up on the calculators. I want to also thank the members, because the main sponsor of today's stream is the members. So if it wasn't for them, this wouldn't be happening. So I just want everybody to know that. I appreciate everybody coming to stop by the stream yesterday. Looks like The Witcher is something everybody wants to watch. So, ooh, spooky vanilla. So that's how it is right there. So let's get into some of the topics that we're going to talk about today. And yeah, so I did make this wonderful cream cheese filling that I really, really enjoyed. It's a sour cream, powdered sugar, granulated sugar, heavy cream, which you make your own. I didn't know you could make your own whipped cream with heavy cream. It's a lot of cream that I just discussed, so calm down, men and ladies out there. Yeah, calculators are the best. That's what I'm talking about. Cream cheese, vanilla, and butter. So I really enjoy making this. I need to make this again. It's more of a cream cheese filling that I let harden, and I almost can mix it with like a strawberry or, hey, Johnny Knight, what's up, buddy? We had the Real Duty. I can't say that if I said that wrong. And then a few other people were in there, but I'm bad with names. So, but hello to everybody who was here. Hold on. Blah, blah, blah. Nope. Okay. I want to make sure I didn't have no sound coming through. So that's one thing there. One thing that's going to kind of give everybody a big, the people that's not here for video game stuff. So here is a Far Cry 5 picture that you guys can't see on the podcast. But basically what it is there was a statue that was supposed to come out. And I kept this picture forever. I actually have the poster. Did I keep the poster? I don't remember. But I took a picture of this. So the steel book, the statue was the guy and the dog that goes get you the thing. Came with a flag. I got the cup. Had a good friend that the cup fell and broke. I'm glad I didn't give him my cup because he's not my friend anymore. But yeah. Hope Country Banana and pin logo, whatever that is. But that's cool. The dog was really cool. His name was Boomer. I think his name was Boomer, but I don't remember his Boomer, but I think his name was Boom, actually, or something like that. So, but that's that did not come out. By the way, Johnny Knight, if you guys are on the podcast on this and you want to go watch Johnny Knight, he's in the chat right there, go check him out. He'll be on tonight because we're just going to do podcasts tonight. I got a lot of work to do, but I wanted to get on here and chat a little bit. I wanted to see how the vertical looks. I guess I should look. I can't look on my phone. My daughter has my phone. But are you guys watching this on the vertical feed, or are you watching on your phone? Yeah. Let me know what you think of that. So, getting back to the Far Cry thing, it didn't come out. I got mad. I went to the store. I paid for it in full, and I got a credit. But what it is, what it is. I just want the fucking statue, man. That's all I want is the statue. So, but GameStop has a thing now where you got to pay for it in full, which I do have the Resident Evil. If they had a big bundle Resident Evil with a statue, I would have bought it, honestly. So I was kind of excited about that. You guys tried, I don't know what that is. Pepper Brooks is here now, guys, so y'all got a lot going on there. This game, is the game Fallout more exciting than the show? I don't play the game, but I watched on vertical phone. Got it. I'm going to talk a little bit about that in a second. I don't mind answering that question. Actually, you don't want to answer it now. So Fallout, the game, and the show is equally as awesome depending on what it is. The best thing about the show is you do not have to play the game to understand the show. So you can just watch just the show. It's really, really good in that regard. Make sure my daughter don't come up from behind me and scare the absolute shit out of me. So that's one thing about the show that's very, very important. Now, what you can see now, because the show is so popular, you can see that they're integrating stuff into the game. Now, what's bad about that is they're integrating it into the Fallout 76 game. So that is not very good because from what I can tell, and I made that short and everybody went ballistic in the comments, which thank you all for that. Which is not a bad thing. It was just really, really nice to just see the feedback. People still play Fallout 4, but they do not play much Fallout 76, from what I can tell. We probably should put up a vote. I might put up a vote sometime tomorrow, maybe. We might do that. So, but yeah, I enjoy the TV show. I haven't watched this new season yet because I have to sit outside and it's cold out there. And it's cold down here on the bayou. And yeah, I'm not freezing my balls off. So let's talk a little bit about race day. Actually, I want to go to this right here in front of me. This mic right here. How does the mic sound? I mean, look, you could be. I don't want you to be tremendously harsh, but if you had to guess, I really didn't want to show you. If you had to guess how much I think I paid for this mic, you'll probably can look it up because the name of it's right. The name of it's right there, but it looks like one of those Siri S, $400 sweet mics. You kind of tell it's not because it doesn't have the little thing, but they make a cheaper version, which is about $100 some. This mic right here, for the price. The other day I was watching a young kid. He's not. I call him a kid because to me he is. He's probably no older than my son. He has a mic that costs probably $500, and I'm like, who paid for that? I paid. The mom and dad paid for that. Like, I understand. I'm glad you got it like that. I mean, to each his own. But parents, maybe he wanted it for Christmas, or maybe he wanted it, or he just whatever. Maybe he made the money on YouTube. Maybe he did. Maybe he didn't. I don't know. Maybe it was Maybelline. I don't fucking know. But the point is, ball on a budget, everybody, with your mics. See this mic? This mic is literally $40. It was $39.99. I bought 2 of them. Now, this is a LXR setup. Oh, thank you. So again, now I do have it running through a mixer, so the mixer does a lot of work. So it's a mixture of 2 things. But this is a dynamic LXR setup, a 2 mic. I love this company called. I did a short on this video, and y'all could buy it if you want. It's what is it called? MOONO. I bought an original setup, and then I bought this setup second. I spent the money, so this shows you I really enjoy. I wanted a dual setup where I can interview people. My son never wants to be on here, so. It's what it is. But one day I'll invite people over to the studio. The only thing bad about the studio here is you have to come through my house. I should have made a door where you have to come through a door to get in. In the future, I would say in the next 10 years, I may make it to where you can have a door. What's bad about a door is I don't want no one to go knock on it. So it's almost got to be an invisible door where it looks like a window maybe. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. But something like that. I could probably put it where one of the windows are. And I would like to have a better AC. Those are just future projects. But the point is, ball on a budget. Get yourself a mic. Now, this mic that probably doesn't pair well by itself because it is a LXR setup. So you got to kind of have a mixture with that. So, it's what it is. So, but do what you can. Now the mix you could buy, there's a fine mixer over there, which is only on 1 mic setup, and it comes with a mic. So I don't know if it has a noise reduction. I don't think it does. Definitely because I'm going to press something. Now, after this, listen. Can you hear it? Do you hear background noise? Hello. So if y'all, with the next few minutes there, I'll let it go. So that's background noise. My mixer reduces that. So, which it was well worth it because I've always in my life wanted to do podcasts with my big headset, which this headset doesn't. I can hear myself, but it doesn't mean anything. It's just the look. It's aesthetic. Sorry, whatever it's called. But the point is, I love the whole situation. No background noise, but kind of more than loudly. What does it say? When I press the button, is that what happened? Yeah, exactly. So I don't know. It sounds different in my headset than y'all probably hear. It always sounds pretty clear. When I go back and watch, I'm like, I didn't hear this noise that I was hearing earlier. But the point is, do the things you need to do. Get the things you want. start gradually and work yourself up to that. Next thing, if you're gonna make videos, I need to move this because I'm gonna keep fucking hitting it and it's gonna make me mad. If you're gonna make videos, I want everyone to understand one thing about making videos. Never give yourself an excuse not to make them. Okay? Just like today. I got up from my nap and I took my bath and my crisp bald head. And I was like, in my mind, all of a sudden I'm sitting there going, I'm thinking of things that I shouldn't do, list of things I maybe shouldn't do to get on. And then I was like, you know what? Man, fuck that. So I got on and I wanted to do this. Now, this won't take too long. We'll probably go about an hour and we're going to talk. We're just chatting and we'll go from there. So, but yeah, make reasons to do what you love to do. And in talking is something I enjoy doing. I put myself a cough drop just in case it gets a little sweaty with the voice here. Don't forget to get the guys a bill. We linked the merch store. Don't forget to get come on, put a shirt on. Go on Discord. Show it off. It's a good tumbler cup. I'm gonna be serious. I love my cup. I would have bought like 12 of them by now, but I just it's not in the budget. But if it's not in your budget, no big deal. Okay. Now we're gonna move into other topics that are kind of they're not, like I said, we did a few video game things. We talked about TV shows, things like that. So race day. I go racing. We have a race team with one of our sponsors, Golden Motors. Team Disinformation. We're going to be racing in March, actually, the weekend before my birthday. So I'm pretty excited about that. I'll probably be able to stream on my birthday. I don't know if my wife's going to let me because she's kind of like, well, you're going to do that with those, blah, 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 blah. She's kind of crazy. So we race. Racing is crazy because the reason why I'm trying to tell you, it's just like video game people or nerd people or race, like gearheads, we call them. You think that you know stuff about racing and gearheads, and it's weird because there's always, it's comparing them to every genre of, just like sports people, it's always the same. You have your casuals, you have your hardcores, and then you have your crazies. You know what I mean? Casual people, we're kind of in between casual and hardcore, if that makes sense. We take it serious when it counts. It's kind of like when I go to work. I take it serious when it counts. But I can fuck off and have a good time with the best of them. It's like here on when I do this podcast. I am serious when it counts. I don't know who that is, but hold on, we'll come back to that. Oh, my Pepper deleted it. That's sorry. So I'm serious when it counts, and I am put him the boss. Show him who's boss. Where's the thing at? Is it in there? I'm sorry. So I'm serious when it counts, and I'm not serious, and I'm happy and sad and glad, and I try to build people up. Someone said today, I could mention him. It's no big deal if I don't or do not. It's what it is. The doc was talking about, like, he gets on here to help motivate people and help bring happiness to, not happiness. I don't know exactly his exact words. I should have the quote if I'm going to say his name. But the point is, he was just saying, like, I'm high energy. I want you guys to do the right thing, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, same thing with me. Like, I am not here to bring people down. I am more to build you up. Now, what's bad about that is sometimes honesty is misinterpreted for that. We're going to come back to this race day stuff. I'm going on a tangent. That's why it's the hot seat. If I think about something, I'm going to talk about it. But I do have paper. And that's one thing that I am big on. People come to the chat and I know they wish they could talk about certain things. People that want to, but if you have a negative topic, people jump all over it. I can make those videos, but I just joke and have a good time and think about the things that I want to talk about. I talk, and you never know what video is going to take off. Last night, sure Pepper Brooks is going to laugh about this, but we're sitting there. All I'm showing is my face playing The Witcher. Now, look, I will say this. Many people came over and watched The Witcher from that. So we probably got about 10 more extra people that clicked on the link and came over. But we had over 100 to 180 people watching at one time. We had an average at about 50 people. Average. Nice. So we had about an average about 50 people watching at any given time. We got over 200,000 views off a stream. First time ever that's ever happened. I'm pretty sure. I got to go look up the numbers, but it's the first time that's ever happened. So, well, I don't know where I was going with that. Oh, I'm all about just positivity and bringing people up and talk. I love to talk to you guys, you know? Just like the guy I just talked about the mic quality, Mr. Ready? Really? Mr. Really. I'm cool with that. I want y'all to be a part of this. I want you to, my job is to get you to stay here. Now, what you're going to get is what you see, what you hear. I play video games. I do nerd stuff. I talk about all different types of topics because I really am very worldly. Been around for a long time. I'm going to be the big fofo with fofo. Yeah, exactly. So, can I change my voice? Oh, no. Hold on. Here we go. Oh, yeah. We all the sing along, big fofo. Original voice. There we go. Oh, no. Original it is. Oh, well, I don't know what's going on. There we go. Original. Sorry. Karaoke? I don't know what karaoke is. Give me a second. Sorry. Church. There's a church one? No. All right. There we go. Back in the original. Sorry. I was trying to sing. It's been a while since I pressed all the fucking buttons. Okay. It's like it's what it is. You know what I mean? So I wanted to sing you a song, guys, and then it kind of went to there. But this is the original sound. I thought it had a pro thing, but that's the other one. Nope, I don't know what that did. Okay, let's go. So getting back to race day, there's all different ways of life. Hey, W53 is in the building, everybody. There's another guy that has 53 in his name that came by yesterday. That was awesome. We're actually going to stream Fortnite this weekend. It's either going to be Saturday or Sunday. There will be a Fortnite stream this week, which is this weekend. From today till Sunday, we're going to be streaming Fortnite. It won't just be Lego Fortnite. It'll be half and half. So, yeah, there we go. I did stream Lego Fortnite a few times, but I didn't do the game. People really want to see the game. They're probably like a third or fourth person. I can suffer through and play that game. So, there's a few games I got to log in, like Minecraft. There's a few free games here that we got going on, but that's just the way that's going to be. So race day, all different ways of life, but just like, holy shit, I wrote some stuff on the back here too. Okay. There's all different ways of life. There's people that take it very serious. We take it serious when it counts. But we like to have a good time. Oh, nice. I'm looking forward to a surprise. I like surprises. Just like when people mail to the P.O. box, feel free to anything y'all got going on there, nerd-related video game stuff, hook it up. Mr. Fox is in the building. Bees. Ain't all my bees like bees is in the bees is in the bees in the trap. So it's interesting because video game has that, movie channel has that, sports have that. There's a whole lot of people that have different types of things when it comes to the race day. So we go there, we race, we have a good time. We try our best. It's all endurance race. We try to finish. That's our main goal. But when it's time to shut it the fuck down, we party like a rock star, you know? And that's what we do. And that's what we do. Friday night, that's why you don't see no videos those days, because I'm going to get with it. That's all I got to say about that. So, but it's cool to see all different ways of life. Sometimes the people take it way too serious and they're kind of assholes, to be perfectly honest. Don't be that guy. Don't be that person. There's ladies there too. I keep forgetting. So let's talk a little bit of sports. We got some late hit action. I think there was several late hits. So we had an issue. I'm not going to go too in depth, but there was a late hit. Let me tell you something. No matter what level you're at, NFL, college, high school, Pop Warner, Pee Wee, there has to be rules, suspensions, not fines. You should not be able to play, especially at high school. Late hits are, I'm not going to go into depth what it is because it's going to sound really bad. But the point is, it's not good. It needs to be, you got to be addressed. Young men that play this game, old, young, any man, you play with your heart, and I understand that. Emotions get crazy. It's no difference. I know I'm comparing it to something that's totally something that you're going to be like, what, this is stupid. Don't compare it to that shit. It's like streaming. When someone replies and tries to rile you up, you got to keep your composure. Sometimes people are going to get you in sports. But it's how many times you get them versus how many times they get you. I preach that to my son every fucking time we get on the field. By the way, I'm going to be 44 this year. I'm just going to throw it out there. Happy birthday, Billy. It's not my birthday yet, but it's coming. I am born one day before the doctor disrespect. Just be aware. So I'm older than him. He's got to respect his elders. He's literally the same age as me, born the same year. The day after my birthday is his birthday, which is hilarious. But late hits, emotions on the field, you cannot sit there. I tell my son all the time, you live and die by the next play up. That offensive lineman, that tight end might jack you, put you in the dirt. But guess what? Out of 100 plays, he might have did that 10 times. And 90 plays, you beat him. That's what matters. Also, always keep your head on a swivel because you don't know what kind of crazy motherfucker is going to come and hit you. But you just always do your job, and you just got to have a motor that never stops. If you're always going and you always aware, and the only time you're not aware is when you're on the sideline. And even then, I don't give a shit if you're drinking water. You better, what? You better be ready at all times. So when that from fucking the time you there to the time you in, you better be there and be ready. Be focused. It's a mindset. But late hits, you can't have that in football. That's someone's life. What's bad about that is there's plenty of legal hits that hurt people. No illegal hit should happen. Call it whatever you want. You can have a different opinion. It could be your person that's doing it. You could be your favorite player. It could be your kid. I don't give a flying fuck. It does not need to happen. You get back at them by sacking the quarterback, by catching the pass, the next play. I don't know. That's my opinion. I'm not saying I'm the greatest of opinions on that, but that is how I feel about it, and I'm never going to change my opinion. And look, I've been on all the ends. I've been emotional in games. I've played sports. I've been emotional in life. With age comes better. I am literally on fucking Steam. Give me a second here. Oh, that bitch ain't downloading. You know? It is a lot of PlayStation 2 games in the back. It totally is. Agreed. There's a good bit. There's a bunch of PS3 games over there. You can't. I'm going to point that way. So I have my, there will be a setup video. I'm working on that. I'm still cleaning the studio. If you look right behind me right here, there's a tub. Is there right here? Yeah, it's a tub. Still got to clean up shit. It's something I got to live with. But back to that. Late hits. No. Moving to a lighter note, I always want it to be stated. I have tons of videos on my page of my son. I go back and watch. I have a hard drive I brought to work the other day. It had all him as a little kid, him as hanging out with his dad. Because sometimes I take certain things too serious when I did videos, it felt like I pushed them aside. So sometimes I get a little sad when I did that. I should have made it more about him, which I got better as I've got older, of course. But I'm so proud of him. I'm proud of my daughter too, but we're going to just talk about my son at the moment. My daughter is 7, so she's more like her daddy than she needs to be. That's the truth. But my son, I'm so proud. He's playing football, playing powerlifting. I think he's going to track. He's got to learn. He's learning to put in the work. You get things done. You can be mediocre in life. You can sit there and just dwindle away. And look, teach his own, you know. But why not make every day the best day? Why not try to be the best person you can be? Try to perfect your craft in every way possible. All you got is time. And then it's over, you know. So I'm very proud of him. Congratulations, boy. You're becoming a young man. It's interesting to watch you become a young man, and probably your friends at school is going to watch this tomorrow and they'll be like, your daddy was talking about you. I'm very transparent with my life. I can't show my house because my wife would kill me, but the studio is right here for you guys. So I got socks on today, by the way, because this floor is made out of cement. So it's cold down here on the bayou. It's 63 degrees in this mother trucker, which is perfect for me. Oh, I feel so good. But I'm starting to heat up the room because I got all these devices on. It gets hot in this bitch. So in another transition, one thing I will say, sometimes I have to remind my son's like, man, you didn't, like, I talk to him about playing sport. I played basketball in school. That's about it. I didn't play much of everything else. I got lucky. If I think back, I really played basketball because, what's up? How's it going? The wee woo. I played basketball because my friend played and he could bring me the thing. But if it wasn't for many people in my life, I can name them, but I don't think they're going to be named out loud. I wouldn't have played anything. I played a little bit of high school football. I quit because I got mad one day. Speaking of being emotional, just got emotional. But I played a lot of basketball in my life. Didn't play baseball. Probably would have been pretty good at baseball, to be honest. But now that I look back, there was no opportunity. Who was going to pick me up? My grandma. Nobody was. If I didn't drive, and I didn't drive till after high school. I didn't drive till I was 18 years old. So if I didn't, because nobody, it was either I had to pay for it. I had to do it. Not, it is what it is. But so one thing but I played. I was very competitive. I was always competitive, but I was never a guy, just like I am now. I was about making everybody around me better. Straight up. Like I didn't talk shit. Every now and then, it hurt me to talk trash to people. I didn't believe in that. Like I watch these people on YouTube videos and stuff. Like it's they one-on-one, and that gets views though. I'm about building my team up. I'm about making my team better. If I got to be the guy that's going to catch all the rebounds, I didn't care if I scored. If I had to be the guy that had to score points, I'd score points. If I had to be the person that did the pick and roll and get the person open, I did that. I promise you this. There is very few times that when I stepped on a court and played any type of basketball that I had the biggest heart on the court. Number one. There are very few times. Very few. There was, look, when I was in the best shape of my life, Cardinals. When I was in the best shape of my life, I could outrun. There was nothing I couldn't do. We would dunk. We were dogs, man. That's just what it was. I could imagine if I had someone to help me play football, it would have been intense. But I encourage. Here lately, I see a lot of youth athletes just go off of their pure ability, but there's always ways to improve. Number one weapon on the field, number one weapon on the court, number one weapon in life. Hello? Is your mind, using the old noggin. Did I write on my head? No. So, beginning to another lighter note, cooking. What's some of the favorite things you guys like to eat? My favorite things I like to cook, there's a few things. Tell y'all something I made this weekend. I made barbecue chicken in the crock pot. I made a Alfredo sauce and marinara sauce with peas and cauliflower. No meat. I did put a little noodles in there. That was delicious. I like the thing called strombolis, which is like a big pizza pocket. I love those. So we make gumbo down here. I like seafood. Seafood's hard to fuck up, though, to be perfectly honest. I'm just saying. I make a mean cauliflower mac and cheese. I make like a shrimp bisque or whatever. That's kind of good. I cook a lot of good stuff. Sometimes I cook things and I wing it. So I don't write nothing down. And I make something really good and I forget how to do it. Though they're good if I did record when I cooked, I could go back and watch it and be like, I put a little bit of this, put a little bit of that. Because one thing can change the taste. One type of seasoning, one type of things could change the taste. So that's kind of what that's all about. Oh, I talk about this. I can't believe I wrote this down. I will use the situation yesterday. Somebody's like, hey, I want you to play Night Trap. And I know yesterday someone donated and Taco said something about Night Trap. And the guy who donated told me to buy Night Trap. But what I will say, if you want me to play a game, example, Night Trap is $14.99. You donate $15, even though I don't get $15 because YouTube takes their cut. I would buy the game. We say, here, like if you put a super chat and said, Billy, buy Night Trap, here's $15 or $20. Let's say you just did $20, whatever. It would have to be at least $15 because it's $14.99. If you do the exact amount, or even Resident Evil, be like, Billy, here's $50. I want you to buy Resident Evil when it comes out and play it. I would pay the difference and buy the game and play it. So just be aware of that. That goes for any game out there. Billy, did you play this game? Billy, were you going to play it? Look, you pay for it. I play it. Not to sound greedy, whatever it wants to sound like. But people ask me about that. And I'm using this example because this literally just happened a couple days ago within the last 3 days. So if Taco wants me to play Night Trap, I will be more than happy to play it. That's right. Feel free. Well, they let me be here. There's no other. I like this platform. But yes, I understand. But feel free to understand that you want the game played, you buy it, baby. And if you look up a game, be like, that's the game I want. Now remember, like, one of those things is one of those things is just the way it is. You know, look it up. And I don't really like playing digitally. I'll buy it digitally, but I prefer physical copies. One thing about the Luke Outdoor Boy YouTube channel is he's not back, but he posted a few things. And the thing that he did that was really awesome is it looks like he came back just to help out other channels, if you notice. If I was him, I would just put some old videos out once a week and cut them up. And I hate to say that. Not to say he's going to do that. But hey, if you get 10 million views, fuck, you cut that shit in half once a week. 5 million views in half. I would put up some, sorry. It's just money. I mean, it's money. People can brag on you. He don't have the comments on anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So guess what? That's what the fuck I would do. I'd go outside and just do some fucking jumping jacks. Eventually, maybe people won't watch. But guess what? Even if you still get half of your audience, you're going to watch. Now, it's what it is. But glad to have him back. Good to see him. He went get some walrus tusks the other day. If you haven't seen this gentleman, Luke, I'm sure y'all have. I mean, maybe y'all didn't. He's Luke, the Outdoor YouTube channel. Not that I have to shout him out or anything of that nature, but he's just a great, it just shows you he does the most with minimal amount of stuff, like equipment. I remember him walking into certain studios. He goes, that camera right there costs more than all my stuff put together. So, but exactly, he might bring some light. So he might spend, like, he does what he loves to do with whatever he can find, which is great. That's the way it should be. I wrote on here, even though this has nothing to do with that, I need to find about 20 to 100 songs to add to my playlist. So, if you have my Discord, let's go. Is there a song area there? Or even under general chat, go put some music in there. Put some names of some songs. You could be an older person, you could be younger. I like more dance club mix stuff. I'm going to say this now. I like upbeat, happy dance music. It doesn't have to necessarily, it could be country, it could be anything, but it has to be like, if you go type in BillKeyz space music playlist, that shows you all the kind of music I like. There's not many sad songs or that type of stuff. I don't listen to none of that. I do like Disturbed a little bit, but the point is, that's not my thing, but that's one of my things. All right. Get into a couple of TV shows. So I was watching the Gemstones the other day. I don't think I have that anymore, so I can't watch that. That TV show is hilarious. My arm's starting to get this arm right here. Getting old, everybody. So the Gemstones is just, dude, what a great show. I don't know if it won any awards. Excuse me. I don't know if it won any awards, but this show is awesome. I'm just going to say that out loud. Just going to say that out loud. Let's get the hype train going. There we go. Again, this video mainly is brought to you by the members of the channel. Honestly, I did this for you guys. You know, you guys help drive to that extra level. So thank you guys. So Gemstones TV show, His and Hers limited series TV show. Holy shit, you got to watch that. I can't talk too much about this because everybody's big on spoilers and all this garbage, but holy bananas. Wow, it was good. Wow, it was good. Gemstone's good too. Really funny. They got another show called Tires. If you like to turn your brain off and love dumb stuff, if I did drugs, that show would be awesome to watch. It's just so fucking dumb. God, it's so good. Hey, what's going on? Hello, Busy Fuzz 3275. Now let's talk about CajunCon a little bit. I think I discussed it a little bit, but I had to leave on Sunday. Personal stuff. Wife. Honestly, just say it out loud. Just say what it is. But I would like to thank Mrs. Scott, which is one of the many voices of many things, but he's the voice of Scooby-Doo. So thank you. I appreciate you liking the room. There's some big empty spots over here. I got to fix all that, but it's because I have other games over here. It's kind of a whole thing. But so we went to CajunCon. Thank Mrs. Scott. Love that I got to go. Had a media pass. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the videos that I did. I did interview some people. One of them had an audio issue, but thanks all to the people who let me interview them. It was awesome. I was looking forward to Sunday. Couldn't go, but let's talk about Saturday. Oh my God. Probably in my top events I've ever been to. Like, I've been to Mississippi Con. I would always say Louisiana RetroCon is my favorite. It always will be. I don't know what else to say other than that. It will always be my favorite. But CajunCon was right underneath there. If there's a 1.5 award, they would get it. At first, we weren't going to get media passes. It was a little misconfusion, but a lady came out of nowhere. I wish I would have got her name, and became my knight in shining armor. It was beautiful. She was like, "Here you go, BillKeyz." I could do her voice. Let me see. Here you go, BillKeyz. Here's your. No, I can't do a girl voice, but whatever. What's up, Mr. Toxic? And we have Fox. Have a nice day. You have a nice day. CajunCon was awesome. There's all the playlists. It was great. It was a fucking just great time. Met celebrities. I'm glad my buddy Richard was there because he helped me interview people that I probably would have never interviewed. I met Miss Tiffany. She's the one with the cup. Oh my God, you were awesome, by the way. You probably will never ever watch this, but I hate to always say that. I'm sorry. I should never say that. Like, you will never watch this, but I know for a fact most people that I meet don't watch my stuff, which is fine. Because what happens is, I have like a couple people I have in the intro. I said, dude, you were in the intros of like half my videos on my channel. You go, no, I'm not. I was like, yeah, look, because they never watched it. But if you're out there, Miss Tiffany, you can Dragon Ball Z me any day. She was all fucking awesome. Like, these people are just awesome. They're here. Mr. Barry, all those guys. Mr. Barry, I couldn't tell, but when I was kneeling down, little behind the scenes, my knees were gonna die. I was fucked. I was kneeling down. I thought I was gonna make it, but I did not. So, all right, guys, we're coming kind to the end. If anyone wants to send in a super chat to ask any questions throughout the thing, feel free. If not, understand. What am I doing? This is gonna go. So just to show you a little behind the scenes here, I go ahead and who's going to win the Super Bowl this year? Go ahead. What you got? What you got for a pull shop? We will be streaming tomorrow. I don't know what we're going to stream, though. I might put up a poll. I don't know. I haven't decided. I mean, I did well on The Witcher, but I don't know if I want to play that tomorrow. I don't know. I'm going to see. I'm going to, I might even just do a podcast. So I'm definitely going to put in line for what was I talking about? Shit. We got a couple free games coming out. That's going to be fun. It's always got to be, look, I'm trying to put this paper in here. There we go. So this is all, every time I complete a thing and I highlight it and it's been talked about, I go ahead and, there we go. I'm definitely, this is a little update of the channel. Okay. Games I played in 2025. I may do a BillKeyz show where I talk about all the games that didn't make the top 9 list. And it is possible, no matter what, if I don't make the video, I will do a podcast, another BillKeyz show of my top 9 games of 2025. It won't be a production. It'll just be me chatting with you guys like this, and we will see who makes the top 9. So that way I can just go over all the games I played in 2025. I can talk about them individually as best as I can, give you my thoughts, and you guys can do that. Yeah. So that's kind of where we are. I appreciate everybody coming to stop by. We had a lot of people in the chat. There's over 15 individuals that came to the chat. I'd like to thank everyone for that. Is it Ready Doopy? He's number 1 there. He's the number 1 fan of the night here. So big shout out to him. Let's go see if he has a channel. I'm big on looking at people's channels, by the way. He does. He's got a thing with his nose, showing his nose off. That's 1 year ago. He hasn't posted in a while. 3 weeks he did a stream. Is that you? You got such a sweet beard, such a sweet mustache. He's done some shorts, so let's see his shorts here. He's like, hey, man. He does some fishing. He's got a dog. That's awesome. He got a gun. That's what I'm talking about. Looks like maybe military. That's awesome. Keep up the great work. Post stuff. People are still going about this Fallout stuff. Holy fucking bananas. But yeah, I appreciate everybody stopping by. Enjoy the rest of the little outro. More to come in 2026. I cannot believe that we're here. Moving on. I think this is going to be a good big year for us. Every year, like a bigger year than normal, I guess. But we're moving forward. Hopefully, my goal is to get to 10,000 subscribers. But God forbid, if we get to 50,000 subscribers, I'm just saying, if it happens in 2026, you have until December 31st, January 1st, right? And 12:01 it is, I think it is, for first thing in the morning. If we get to 50,000 subscribers this year, I will shave my head. But my goal is 10,000. Last year was 10,000, so that didn't happen. But we could probably get there. If not, you never know. You never know. Big shout out to everybody just coming by, hanging out. So tomorrow we might play The Witcher tomorrow. I might put up a poll, and you guys can decide because it doesn't really matter. I'll play whatever. I don't have anything particular I would like to play. I know people want to hear Far Cry. They really want to see not Far Cry. Fallout. Fallout 4 is it's a big one. So I'm about to learn how to water purification there. Yeah. All right. We'll talk to you guys later. Love you guys. Enjoy the rest of the outro. And yeah, like I was saying, my name is BillKeyz, and you guys out there, holy shit, have a great and wonderful day. I'm going to do this for the other guy yesterday because this was my old intro back when we did commentaries when I was starting. I'll be like this. I can still do it. Hello, everybody. It's BillKeyz. And that was what I was known for. 12 years ago, that's what I was known for, everybody. A lot of people here don't know about that. But go back and watch some of the old videos. Anything that's 10 years or older, and let me know what your favorite video was. The progression of this bald-headed freak. Have a great night. Talk to you guys later. Boom. Welcome to BillKeyz' live stream. Come on down the bayou. Let's go. Enjoy the intro while I get everything ready. Thank you.
What's up, BillKeyz here, guys. If you want to come along for an epic journey and do all the things that we do on this channel, check out these other videos. And don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And I thank you.
Alright, everybody, time to pay attention. You know the drill, don't talk, just listen. In case you didn't know your info, alright. So now you hang with BillKeyz. So